Hi guys, welcome back to Twisted Stitches. My name is Tammy. How has everybody been doing? I know, weird location. This is my kitchen. So I'm currently cooking and I need to keep an eye on everything on the stove. Boiling some eggs, all kinds of fun stuff. So I decided to do my filming in here. Hey, why not, right? It works, kinda, sorta. So, oh my goodness guys, I have missed you so very much. I know, it's been a while. I know it's been a while. I know, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I've been a little bit depressed and even though I'm still doing things, I just didn't have that energy to come on here. And this channel, when I am here talking with you guys, this is always to be a happy, neutral, no matter what's going on anywhere else. This is a happy, good time zone. And I was having a hard time getting my energy level back to my normal, you know what it's like when you're kind of like, when your mood's not quite right, I just didn't want to bring that here. That's not for here. So today, guys, I have a finished object. Now, I know, I'm not wearing it, right? I know. I'll tell you this story. So, oh, I forgot to bring the yarn with me. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I forgot to go grab a bag. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get the yarn and stuff. I left it in the living room. I don't know why. I thought I had everything ready. You know how that goes. So, yes, I was planning on wearing the top that I made. The last time we talked, I was showing you that I was making this top here, the Sweet Pea Crochet top. This pattern is by Evelyn and Peter Crochet. She has a blog site. All the information, of course, will be in my description box. I will leave the link to the pattern, to this top. So let's talk about this top. First, the reason why I'm not wearing the top is because it's still damp. I washed the top this morning. I washed it in a lingerie bag. That's how I always do things that, you just want to be more careful with. The washing instructions for the yarn, for the Truboo yarn that I made this out of, states that you can machine wash on gentle cycle and you're supposed to lay it flat to dry. So basically here, I'm going to insert a clip right here of me last night. See, the story, I finished the top. And then yesterday I had an early morning doctor's appointment, so I decided to wear the top yesterday while I went out. And then I decided to continue to wear the top even when I went for a motorcycle ride and I was out a little bit last night. And I'm going to insert a clip here of me coming home last night, and so you can see what the top looks like and kind of everything that I'll be explaining, to try to make it make sense. Does that make sense? Try to make it make sense. So right here, I'll put in the clip and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I forgot to get footage after I very first made this top. This is the Sweet Pea top that I was working on and I finished. This, when I first got it done, was very, very snug. It was not all loose like this. This is after all day. I went to the doctor's. Now, when I went to the doctor's, I didn't wear a shirt underneath it. This is like just a cami type shirt. I didn't wear a shirt underneath it, but after I got back from the doctor's, I had noticed that these were opening up a lot more, so I wanted to put like a modesty top underneath it. So I'm going to show you here. I just have you perched on my purse right now just so I could show you. I went on my motorcycle, excuse the garbage, I went on my motorcycle, and this is how it's all stretched out now and how it's hanging after riding today and being out after all day today and then riding on the motorcycle. This is the Truboo. It has definitely totally draped. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know if there's any way to fix this. I am going to try to wash it, and then if it can be dried in the dryer, I'm going to try to dry it and see if it shrinks up a little bit. And then tomorrow when I talk to you guys, we're going to have to figure it out from there. There's a couple of things I'd like to do with it. If it's going to stay all stretched out like this, I'm going to have to figure out a way to hem this up a little bit so it's not so long hanging like this. I don't like the way it's that long. And I want to add some sleeves to this just because I don't like that. So this was all the way closed up today when I first put it on, and that's how much it's draped, stretched, whatever you want to call it. So I just wanted to show you what happens with this Truboo yarn after it's worn all day. So for this particular pattern with this top, I don't know if when you knit with it, if it's better, I don't know. So this is just a heads up. I just wanted to show you, put it out there. I will talk to you guys tomorrow after I wash this, and hopefully I can put it in the dryer. Hopefully it'll shrink up some. Take it from there. Talk to you guys later. So I wanted to take this quick video. I hope I'm not talking too loud. I have the thing real close to me. You saw it last night after it was stretched out. This morning, I've put it in the washer in a lingerie bag. This is just a regular lingerie bag. I washed this garment, oops, sorry about my hands. I washed this garment on permanent press. So now I'm gonna get a little bit close here. I do see a little bit of pilling here. Can you see that? We got a little bit of pilling. This is some of the pieces that was in the bag. Now, disclaimer, it does state on the yarn directions to lie flat to dry, but because it had stretched out so badly that you saw last night, it does look like it sprung back a little bit after the wash. I am going to put it in the dryer on the lowest setting for a short amount of time and see what happens with this yarn, see what happens with this top. If everything works out well, I'll be wearing this top when I start my video in a little while. So I'll see you guys real soon. I just wanted to show you what this top looked like and how this Truboo yarn held up after a wash in a lingerie bag. Okay, talk to you in a little bit. Also, real quick, just showing you, I am also drying it on very low in this lingerie bag as well. I'm not going to chance it getting caught on anything. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as you see, the top got really stretched out. Now, I did expect it to get stretched out. It's 100% bamboo or rayon from bamboo. It's a very drapey yarn. Now, as you know, I made this scarf out of the Truboo yarn that was gifted to me, and this is in the tangerine colorway. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, it has really grown. I have worn this approximately 3 times. Most of the time that I've worn this scarf, it's been cooler outside or it's been in the evening time. I have not had a need to wash this yet. I've been wearing it more for like something to put on to jazz up a black top or something like that, because it just gives a nice pop of color. Now, it has grown. So when I was making the top, I was expecting my top to grow. I just really wasn't sure how much it was going to grow. I should have realized by this that it was going to grow immensely, but I was kind of hoping that maybe the pattern, because if you look at the picture, Because if you look at this picture, her top looks perfect. Now, maybe she took this picture right after she finished it, before she actually, like, she just put that top on and bam, they took the pictures, and, you know, that's the way it looks. I don't know. I have not washed this particular, I have not washed this scarf. This scarf, the yarn's integrity remains the same as when I very first made it. It's got that very smooth, silky feel to it. I mean, it's really, really nice up against the skin. Okay, so here's what happened to the top. Now, you saw the stretching. So I decided to throw it in the washing machine. I put it in a lingerie bag like I always do. I washed it on permanent press cycle, which is like a gentle cycle on my washing machine. I have an older machine. And then, even though it says lay flat to dry, I was kind of hoping that if I put it in the dryer on low, it would shrink a little bit. Well, I put it in the dryer in the lingerie bag, and I cycled this 2 times for 20 minutes each time on low. But I have jeans that dry in like 35 minutes on low. I always dry all my clothes on low. So I dried this in with a couple other things, a couple other tops. This was one of the tops I dried. And the reason why I'm not wearing it is because it is still damp. It is still damp. It's very damp up here. Now, not only did I cycle this 2 times for 20 minutes on low in the dryer, I've had this laying on the couch on a towel, lay flat to dry, to finish drying, with actually a fan blowing on it, and for over an hour, and it is still, like, I wouldn't want to put this on right now. Now, unfortunately, I'm very sorry. I totally forgot yesterday to take a quick video or a picture of what this looked like when I very first finished it. But when I very first finished it, I'm going to stand up here. So literally yesterday, when I first put this on, you see how this is up like this? It was fairly snug. The holes weren't very open. It really went, it was right here. It sat right here, right along, like right here. This is where it's, that's where I like my shirts. It sat just like this shirt is sitting, just right along here. That's where I like my t-shirts to fall. And the arm, the under the arm actually came right to here. I had just enough room to be comfortable. It does look like it has bounced back a little bit. Like, I don't know if you can tell here. The clip that I just showed you of what it looked like after I got done riding, you can tell that it has bounced back a little bit. It's not as stretched out. I mean, I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this top. So, and also at the same time, the integrity of the yarn, it has fuzzed up quite a bit. It pilled quite a bit. I do have some little clumps of yarn. I have little yarn lint clumps in my dryer or on my dryer screen, and some lint yarn clumps in my washer that I had to get out and in that bag. It doesn't quite feel as silky as the scarf does that hasn't been washed yet. So I don't know if when it's completely dry, if the same feel is gonna be there. I don't know if it's coated with something, and once you've washed it, the coating kind of leaves the yarn, the fabric, and it's not as silky smooth. It's fine. It feels nice. I'm not saying it doesn't feel, I'm not saying it feels bad, but I'm saying that it doesn't feel quite like the very first time I put it on after I made this. Does that make sense? So these are my experiences using this Truboo yarn, and it's gonna just give you, you can figure out if you want to use it or not. Me personally, I'm a little disappointed because I am not going to be wearing this top the way I wanted to wear this top. I wanted this top where if I wanted to get on my motorcycle and go for a ride, and when I got to the destination, just from the wind, I guess, hitting me, you know, in different places, it just kind of like, you know, just stretched the stitch out. Do I know if I knit with this, if I'm going to get a tighter, you know, if I knit and get a tighter stitch, if it's going to hold up better, you know, or if you use like a single crochet, will it be a fabric that holds up better and keeps its shape better to make a top out of? Possibly. So I'm not 100% sure. Would I make this pattern in Truboo again? No, I would not. Now, I would make this pattern in like maybe a Pea cotton or something like that, a nice soft but sturdier type cotton, or even like a cotton linen blend where I know, well, more than likely it's not going to just get that stretched out. To me, it's got to pass the twisted test, and the twisted test, if I'm making a top, has got to be able to afford my lifestyle when I'm riding around. When I'm riding around, while I'm in the truck, whether I'm walking, I'm getting sweaty. I just want a top that at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm swimming in it. And really last night, I really felt like I was swimming in this top. Now, I will give you guys a further update on how this, when it finally finishes drying. I mean, this thing, you know, 40 minutes in the dryer on low and now an hour in front of a fan laid out. I don't know how long this is going to take to dry. It feels as damp as if I pull out a light t-shirt out of the washing machine and it's gone through the spin cycle. That's how damp it feels. It's just, to me, I can't figure out why it's not drying, or I don't know. I will keep you posted on this. I love the pattern of this. I love the yarn. So I will use the Truboo. Maybe I'll make like a stockinette stitch scarf, and then, you know, even if it gets stretched out, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to use it to keep my neck warm type thing. Or I don't know if I'll make a cowl, because if I make a cowl and then it really stretches out like the other scarf did, it's just going to kind of look, you know, if you start out up here and then it stretches and it ends up, you know, way down here by your abdomen, it's just going to look. So I don't want to do that. So I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Like I said, I'm going to update you on how. I'll even take a picture to show you what it looks like after this dries and I put it on. I don't want to put it on now because it being so damp, I'm afraid I'm just going to stretch it right out again. And so what I was hoping for was wash it, dry it, let it dry completely. All the fibers are nice and dry, you know, before I go and put it back on my body. And hopefully it won't be all as stretched out as it was. I guess I could say out of all the tops I've made, I've only made a few tops. I've made a few things for, you know, grandbabies and stuff like that. But I guess I could say out of all the tops, I'm disappointed in the way this ended up turning out. Not the pattern. So let's just be 100%, let me make myself 100% clear. The pattern is wonderful. I absolutely love this pattern. I love the way the stitches look. I love the way this top looks. When I very first put that top on, I absolutely adore this pattern. It is written so well. And it was so easy to follow the directions. There was not, at any time did I feel confused about where I was supposed to put my stitches. I did not have any problems at all. As a matter of fact, if you are a beginner who knows how to read a pattern, I would highly recommend this. This is a very easy to follow pattern. Evelyn and Pea Crochet did a marvelous job. Will I make this top again? Yes, I really want to make this top again. I just need to find a yarn that's going to be able to hold up to the twisted test. So that's where I'm at right now. It's not a finished object the way I wanted it to be. I really wanted... Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I have little gremlins going on. My lights went out. One of my ring light just went out, so I had to go get that fixed. Okay, so where was I? Okay, talking about would I make this top again? 100%. I love the pattern. It is a wonderful pattern. It is very easy to follow. As a matter of fact, and I was good. I want y'all to know I actually did make a swatch. I made a swatch exactly according to the pattern, exactly how she said to, exactly the directions she said to make the swatch and to see if it was a perfect 4x4, and mine came out a perfect 4x4. So I do recommend swatching. If you are making a garment, I always will recommend swatching, because so if your tension is tighter or looser, the garment is not going to fit you correctly. This top has sizes small all the way up to 5X. I made mine a 2X because I looked at the sizes, I looked at the inches, you know, around the breast, I looked at the inches around the chest, and I wanted mine to be just a hair bigger. Not as big as that one got, but just a hair bigger. I don't like when a top is like really, really super tight. I never do. Of course, I don't want to swim in my top, but I do like a little bit, like probably 2 inches of positive ease is what I kind of like. I like a top that if you pull it, see, you get like maybe an inch or so on either side, maybe an inch and a half on either side, just so you can, you know, just for wiggle room, whatever, you know. So anyway, so I did make a 2X size. So for a 2X, it was completely spot on. So from small to 5X, that's a fantastic... Excuse me, gotta go get the eggs. Sorry about that, I'm back. Eggs are cooling. So anyway, like I said, where was I? This has been an interrupting type podcast today. So anyway, I think I left off stating about the sizing. Small all the way up to a 5X, a wonderful, wonderful range of sizes for this pattern. Super easy to follow. As a matter of fact, like I said, I do want to make another one. I'm thinking though, it uses, you know, the Truboo is a 3-weight. So I'm thinking that possibly if I use like Comfy Cotton is a cotton polyester blend. I used Comfy Cotton to make my granddaughter's cardigan. Was it 2 years ago? Wasn't last year. Was it last year? Anyway, I used that, and I know for a fact it doesn't get all stretched out because she wore it and it never got real stretchy on her. So I am thinking I'm going to make this pattern again, and I'm going to use Comfy Cotton. I'm not going to make it right now. I have other projects that I need to do, some things I need to get finished before I make another top for myself. Unfortunately, I'm kind of bummed because I really wanted to have a nice, light, breathable top to wear for the rest of our Florida summer. We're in it for another couple of months, definitely. Well, at least over a month. I still have at least another month of pretty excessively warm weather. You know, that's Florida for you. I really like the look of this lace pattern. I really like the pattern. So as you can tell, I like the pattern. Now, did I get to do my finished object? Well, it's Friday, but you probably won't see this till Saturday, but did I get to do my finished object Friday the way I really wanted to show off the top? No, I didn't, unfortunately. I'm a dummy. I didn't. Everything's dropping now. Wow. I definitely got little Grinches coming and bugging me today. My finished object Friday to show off this top didn't work out exactly the way I wanted it to. I wanted to tell you how awesome, awesome, awesome the pattern is. Please don't hesitate to do this top because of the experiences with the Truboo. You know, That's the nature of the beast with this particular yarn. I was hoping it wasn't, but there was like a feeling that kept coming back to me saying, you know, this is going to stretch. But I was really kind of hoping that maybe it wasn't so lacy that it would stretch that much. I don't know. So I just want to put that out there. So if somebody has some good, bad, or otherwise experiences using a bamboo type yarn, please leave it in the comment section. Let people know, guys. Look in the comments. Maybe somebody's got some answers there. Maybe in the comment section somebody will have some answers there that I just can't answer for you guys, that I have no idea. So just want to put that out there. Okay, so what is going to be happening next? Well, last time y'all voted when I asked you what I should be doing next, and almost by a landslide, everybody said I need to finish that Sis Love shawl. So that is what's going to be finished next, that I'll be showcasing for my next podcast / finished object type thing. I don't really have any work on any more whips going on, so we're going to skip any whips. So with my little glitchy monsters lately, one of the things that happened is 2 of my Yarn of the Month Club videos disappeared, gone. They went to the cloud and they disappeared and never came back down from the cloud. So I don't know what happened to it. So I want to go through 2 Yarn of the Months with you guys, and I also have a little bit of happy mail. So let's keep on going. Are we ready? Okay, so my first Yarn of the Month Club, and see, I've already seen everything, so there's no ta-da. So for the first Yarn of the Month Club, we have the Geological Wonders, and this Geological Wonders yarn was for August 2021. So look at this awesomeness. Does anybody know where this is, what this is? This is the Dead Sea. I know somebody who went to the Dead Sea. She said that it's so salty that she just floated like crazy, but she said that it's supposed to be really good. She said it was really good and it felt good to soak in the Dead Sea. I don't know, but I mean, that's kind of cool, you know? So there is the front, and I'm going to show you the back, and I'm going to hold it like this, so if you want to take a screenshot, and then we can read this together. It's up to you. So here it says, the Dead Sea is located on the Jordan Rift Valley, a 4,000-mile fault line in the Earth's crust, 420 meters below sea level. The Jordan Rift Valley was created by the Dead Sea Transform. The Dead Sea Transform is a series of faults in the Earth that form the transform fault boundary between the African plate and the Arabian plate. The Dead Sea is a pull-apart basin, meaning that it is a structural basin where 2 faults overlap, which causes the basin to sink down. That's kind of cool. So I don't know if you can see by this picture, it does kind of look like a sunken basin right there. I don't know, pretty cool. Definitely cool. Very beautiful colors. So I'm going to show you the yarn. We're not going to go and taking it all apart, and I'm sorry about that. So I'm very sorry about that, but I'm just going to show it to you. Hopefully we can get back on track for September. I do have yarn coming for September, and we'll try to get back on track. I also have some stuff happening in October for Halloween, so hopefully I'll get back on track, and I don't know, maybe I need a new phone. This is an 11, iPhone 11, so maybe it's starting to, you know how technology, you know, as soon as all these new stuff come out, all these start to become relics and become obsolete. So here is the yarn. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. And here is the picture. And we have these beautiful blues and the golden tones and a little bit of that clay and pink colors. I'm going to call it clay. I don't know what color that would be. So just absolutely, absolutely amazing. amazing. Soft and squishy as always. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful work. As always, Serena does beautiful work. I will leave a link to the Backcountry Knitter in my description box. I'll also do like I usually do. I will put it as the first pinned comment. I will put this and the other Yarn of the Month clubs links right there, so it's easy for you guys to find. So absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So right now, as of this moment, the only yarn clubs I am currently enrolled in or doing is the Geological Wonders and the one from April at Mason Creations Yarns. Now, here's a funny little story for you guys. So April at Mason Creations Yarns, first of all, I want to tell you guys, she asked me to tell you this. Right now, her Etsy shop is kind of on a vacation right now. She has it on hold. She is filling her orders. All her orders are going out. You don't have to worry. You will get your yarn. Anything that you've ordered, you will get. But she's in the process right now of finding or getting herself her own website up. And as soon as I hear something or know something, I'll let you guys know what the website is called. I'll leave links and stuff like that. I do have yarn coming from her for actually August's Yarn of the Month Club. Right here, right now, I have September's to show you. Here's a funny little story. So April is like super good at, like, she puts her Yarn of the Month Club up. She puts her Yarn of the Month Club up like more towards like the middle to the third week in that month. Like, so in August, say the third week in August, she already has September's up. And then you can purchase September's, and then you get September's in September, okay? So I was getting a little bit, you know, confused with the yarns and stuff like that. And what had happened was, the beginning of September, I ordered I ordered September's yarn, but wait a minute. Yeah, I think it's something like that. So anyway, no. The second week of August, I believe I ordered what I thought was August's yarn or something like. I ordered August yarn, but she wasn't sure if I had already had August, and she sent me September's, kind of like, you know, we just got we just got tied. We got tongue-tied somehow. And she thought she sent me August, but she ended up sending me September's, and now I have August's that is on its way, or it'll be here really soon. So just, it was like a little, it was the both of us. I was ordering later than, she still had it up in her shop, but she was already working on September's, and I was just ordering August, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I know, long story. But anyway, so right now I'm going to show you September's Yarn of the Month. And I will show you here that she put on here that her shop is on vacation right now. All orders will be fulfilled. There are no worries there. So she had this as her inspirational photo, a toucan right there with those blacks and almost like a neon purple, pink, and these little bit of like a orangey color and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the yarn. I've already gotten to see it, so I want to show you guys. Look at the yarn. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Look at the pinks, and she has the blues, and there's some, let me get in here. There's some of the black speckling that's like the toucan. It has all these beautiful toucan colors all mixed in here. We have some really pretty colors going on. I really like the way this worked up. Very, very pretty. Real pretty yarn. I like it. This is, I get the sock yarn, like you guys know. I almost always will get the sock yarn. It leaves me just open to be able to make so many different things, including, if I want to, some socks, of course. So, and you know, living in Florida, I like the thinner weight yarns. These are some really fun colors, guys. So I just wanted to share with you. I did get some just awesome yarn, and I'm waiting for August's to come, and I'll be sharing that with you when I get that. Oh, so for April's shop, I'm not going to leave the link to her Etsy shop because she's currently not taking orders there. Like I said, she's in the middle of trying to find, or she's looking for different ways right now to sell her yarns and stuff like that online. So right now we're just kind of in between things, so I'm not going to leave the link. I know I had said it before, it's just out of habit, you know. You know how it is, your mouth runs, you can't keep up with it. That's me. I'm always like that. My brain goes, oh, say bloop, 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 and then my mouth says it and I go, duh. Yeah, that's me. So, and the last fun thing I have for you guys, our wonderful friend Barbara, she sent me this awesome postcard. Look at that. So this is at Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center. Look at that. I live on the other coast of Florida. I live on the west coast of Florida. She is closer to the east coast of Florida. So I've been here. It is awesome. It's an awesome place to go. This is the area of Titusville. If you've never been up that way, the beaches over there are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love going to the beaches on the other coast of Florida. Thank you so much, Barbara. I love it. I am so glad you are doing so much better. Love and hugs to you. Love you. Thank you so much for this. I will be putting it up in my room. Okay, guys, so that's everything I wanted to talk to you about. Hopefully it's not too long, not too crazy of a video. I don't know. You know me, I get to talking. So that is everything for now. I am going to be working on the Sis Love shawl. And if I get anything else done in the meantime, I am going to be... I do want to make my granddaughter Riley a knitted cardigan. And I was thinking that maybe a top-down cardigan. And I have quite a few 3-weight yarns, and I'm going to use acrylic this time. Last time I used the comfy cotton, but there wasn't a lot of give and stretch to that. So I want to do something out of a 3-weight acrylic, and I think that will make a really nice cardigan for, you know, a 3-year-old. She's going to be 3 soon. I think that'll be a perfect type cardigan for Florida winters anyway. And I was thinking I do have some Ferris wheel yarns, and I have some really pretty, the one's called Cherry on Top, and I don't know if I want to use that. And I also have some mandalas, some mandala baby and mandala type yarn. So I don't know if I want to do it like that. The mandala is kind of stripy, and I'm looking for more of an ombre type thing. Either that or use that, the mandala ombre in that color Felicity that I have. So anyway, that's what's going on through my head. If you guys know of a kind of an easy beginner top-down cardigan, not a pullover sweater. I want to make it a cardigan, you know, like button up or something. If you guys know of a pattern out there, one that maybe you've done, or maybe, you know, one that you've seen and you went, oh, that looks like it would be pretty easy to do for somebody who's new to knitting like me, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know. You can leave me the link to the pattern, or just let me know, you know, where I can find it, or just let me know what it's called and I'll look it up. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys have been doing really, really well and staying safe and staying healthy. I missed you guys. And let's just say I am really praying for better times. Better times is all I can say right now. I can't think about it because my mind I get very depressed, very upset with everything. So hopefully we're going to have better times here very, very soon. I love you guys. Take care. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and stay creative. I love you guys very much. We will be talking really soon. Bye. Love you guys.